In the year 2000, Toyble created the infamous Dragon Ball AF manga with the rise of Cycle, the third son of Goku. 12 years later, Toyble, now known as Toyotaro, began his career as a drawer for the Dragon Ball Super Manga. With Toyble being a part of two massive parts of the Dragon Ball community, it's only fair that they can be compared. With Super Saiyan 5 Goku being the most popular part of Dragon Ball AF and the most iconic, with the Tournament of Power being one of, if not the most iconic tournament in the entirety of Dragon Ball. This brings us to the question, what if Super Saiyan 5 Goku was in the Tournament of Power? Would he solo, or would he get stomped? Since we are using Toyble's versions, we will be only using Toyble's manga, as well as only the Dragon Ball Super Manga of the Tournament of Power. Alright, let's begin. Dragon Ball AF takes place about 5 years after the ending of GT, meaning characters in AF would probably scale higher than they did in GT, as well as the movies, and it's shown as well. With GT and by extension AF scaling above the movies, this would mean that the characters like Goku and Vegeta and all of them would have much higher speed than Metacooler's speed, as well as Super Saiyan 3 Goku's strength from Fusion Reborn, giving AF characters massively beyond Macrocosm strength and instantaneous movement speed. And the gap between AF and the Z movies is absurd. Let my past self explain. Starting from the beginning, base GT Goku scales above Kid Buu. While turning into a kid kinda reverse to that, by the time he fights Rildo, half of his power scales above Rildo, who scales above Kid Buu, going into Super Saiyan 3, growing 400 times more powerful, and still getting beat by Super Saiyan Baby Vegeta. Baby would absorb energy and eventually reach strongest form 1, surpassing Super Vegito and the entire Buu saga. Cope. Majub is able to surpass Super Saiyan 3 Goku and fight strongest form 2 Baby, who is at least 8 times stronger than Baby Vegeta, who beat Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Goku returns being 10 times stronger than Super Saiyan 3 level from before, giving Golden Ozaru at least being a 10 times amp on top of Super Saiyan 3. This overall makes the form 4,000 times base form. Baby goes Golden Ozaru growing 10 times more powerful, to which Super Saiyan 4 Goku, already being out, is comparable in strength, meaning Super Saiyan 4 is 10 times Golden Ozaru's amp, or 40,000 times base form. And Super 17's initial power level was comparable in strength to Super Saiyan Goku. This Super Saiyan Goku would be more powerful than Majub by this point. Super 17 grows and surpasses Super Saiyan 4 Goku, who is again 64 times more powerful than Super Saiyan 4 Goku in the Baby Saga. Rage Shenron would surpass this, Nova at full power would scale above this, and Super Saiyan 4 Goku would scale comparable in strength to this. Sin Shenron one-shots Nova, tanks Kamehameha times 10 with 0 damage, and Dragon Fist once again shows that it can one-shot an opponent stronger than the user. Then Ultra Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku is able to stomp Sin even worse than the Dragon Fist did, meaning he's just absurdly more powerful in that form apparently. Sin gets 10 times more powerful to become Omega Shenron, which gets stomped by Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, who gets dozens of times more powerful than this level of power, reaching the peak of power in GT regardless of what you say. But wait, where does AF Goku scale? Well, his base form was able to fight on par with Omega Shenron. This would actually mean AF Goku is hundreds of millions of times more powerful than Kid Buu, or 50,000 times more powerful than anything in the entirety of Z. But that's still not all, because he absorbs the Dragon Balls, making him tens of times stronger, which would range from 10 times to 100 times more powerful, which would probably mean base Goku laps Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta in power. And finally, we get to Super Saiyan 5. Which is weird considering it's not actually shown in Toyble's manga, but we know how powerful it should be, as it should be enough to defeat Cycle. And Vegeta himself stated that Fusion probably would do nothing against Cycle. And as we know in GT, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is stated to be dozens of times more powerful than a normal Super Saiyan 4, which can range from 12 times to 96 times. To which, by the power scale, Super Saiyan 4 should be around 40,000 times base form, meaning Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta can range from 480,000 to 3,840,000, and possibly even greater. Being in the manga, Goku does not absorb Super Saiyan God into base form like in the anime, meaning his base form would be about the same as it was before. Regardless, Goku is still absurdly powerful, as his Super Saiyan 3 stage should be at least comparable to Kid Buu, and his God form should reach macrocosm level. And to quickly cover the manga's power ramps that Goku gets, Super Saiyan Goku Black is able to beat up Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. Later, Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta is able to overpower Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black. And it's unknown if Super Saiyan Rose in the manga scales exactly to Super Saiyan Blue, but it's at least 50 times more powerful than Super Saiyan 3, considering that God Ki is usually stronger than Super Saiyan 3. With this, that would give Vegeta an amp of 400 times. And then Goku accesses the perfected Blue, who can fight Fusamasu, who was before fighting Blue Vegeta. This would give perfected Blue a possible Blue Potara amp, with Potara at least being stronger than Super Saiyan 3, meaning it's at least a 400 times amp in the manga. Now actually getting into the Tournament of Power, we got Ultimate Gohan fighting Berserker Kefla, which is crazy since Berserker Kale was on par with perfected Blue Goku. And since Kefla is a Potara amp on top of Kale, this would mean she is at least 400 times more powerful. And as we know, UI Omen Goku would actually slap Gohan and Kefla without trying, so apparently 400 times stronger than perfected Blue. And by the end of the Tournament of Power, Blue Goku and Vegeta surpass Gohan as well. So we got completely different power levels by the end of the Tournament of Power than the start. But with this, we have now got set levels of power during the Tournament of Power. Note this is the end of the Tournament of Power levels of strength. Base form level would be 400 times the amp of Kid Buu. Super Saiyan 1, 2, and 3 would be 50 times, 100 times, and 400 times more stronger than that. Then you have God level being 160,000 times more powerful than Macrocosm level. Then with Blue being 50 times more powerful than that, and Perfected Blue being 400 times more powerful than Blue, or 20,000 times more powerful than God. And then finally, Ultra Instinct level being 400 times even more powerful than that. Getting very different gaps in each level. But now let's see if DBF Goku stands a chance. Starting this would be base Dragon Ball AF Goku. Having power massively beyond Kid Buu and the Macrocosm feat, he would slap base to Super Saiyan 3 level with ease in just base form alone. In fact, he's getting very close to the God tier, since we don't know the exact multiplier of God in the manga, but with just the gap of scaling, it would more than likely mean that base Dragon Ball AF Goku would be about comparable to Super Saiyan God manga Goku. With this, AF Goku powering up to Super Saiyan would be on the same level as Blue Goku. But then when perfected Blue Goku arrives into the fight, AF Goku in Super Saiyan 2 and 3 would just get outclassed massively, until reaching Super Saiyan 4 and then dominating the fight again. And then finally we get to Ultra Instinct Manga Goku vs Super Saiyan 5 Goku. From the gap between their previous forms, it's actually very close in power. Well, sort of. Super Saiyan 5 Goku has the power advantage while Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku has the speed advantage. This would overall mean, while Super Saiyan 5 Goku has the strength advantage, he wouldn't be able to hit MUI Goku. Meanwhile, MUI Goku would be too weak to damage Super Saiyan 5 Goku to an absurd point. But then we get to the weaknesses. MUI Goku has a time limit. Sure, Super Saiyan 5 Goku has a stamina drain, but it's nowhere near to the level of MUI Goku. Not only that, but while MUI Goku has access to God Ki, Super Saiyan 5 Goku just has access to way more powerful abilities, like the Dragon Fist and potentially the Kamehameha times 100. And throw in that he's just got way more experience as well. So, Super Saiyan 5 Goku would take everyone down by himself on a 1v1. However, if he actually was just dropped into the Tournament of Power, 80 versus 1, Super Saiyan 5 Goku could still take it, but it's less likely. Sure, a majority of the contestants are fodder, so it's up to you. It could go either way if it's an 80 versus 1. But if I'd have to say the winner, probably Super Saiyan 5 Goku. But yeah, it's up to your interpretation. So, can Super Saiyan 5 Goku solo the Tournament of Power? In some cases, yeah. He should slap fodders, but without struggle. But if the high tiers work together, it would give him some level of difficulty. But either way, it could come out with an extreme diff victory for either side. But I would still think Super Saiyan 5 Goku would take this. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, please subscribe. We are getting closer and closer to 10,000 each day. Alright, see ya.